I wonder if I
That's
still
from
got
having numb
fingerprints.
fingers, right?
Right, right. Well, we're late because Mike had to get his shirt back on, but we're here. So sorry, sorry to keep y'all waiting. And everyone notices, I'm sure, that Mike is back with us after quite a while. So we are really glad he's here. Appreciate it. And Susie Q is here, and she was actually talking parrot talk to Floyd, so that's kind of what held us up. And Worm has been ready. She fell out. She's so tired. So, what's everybody up to? Everybody doing?
You'll kick
Me,
it.
I've had a lot of rearranging going on, a lot of rearranging. I've been working overtime in my reptile room and in my fish room, taking out 9 enclosures and tanks and just trying to get everything settled. The girl up the street is getting out of the hobby. She's actually losing her house. And I am getting not only big fish like fire eel, jackknife, I was going to say, knife fish, rope fish, and 2 more starry night cichlids. She also gave me an 18-inch pleco and 4 dojo loaches that are about 14 inches each. So it's been a lot of, and it's just me. John can't help me. So like me moving out tanks has been so hard just to get tanks out and up the stairs. I'm trying to get them on the lawn, getting ready to post on Facebook Marketplace. Not free because I'm looking at this yard sale I'm about to have a lot of stuff from my fish room and my pond, like a GoFundMe for myself, but you get something out of it. You get to buy stuff. So that's what I'm going for. Hopefully I'll be able to sell some tanks, some stands, some of the stuff that I have that I just sitting around because I just need the money right now. So
You're not selling any big tanks, are you?
55. I got a couple 55 gallons, a couple 40 gallons, 29 gallons.
I'm getting ready to buy a couple of 40 breeders after I get paid next week, next Wednesday, I hope. While the Petco sale's on through the 2nd of August. I'll try to get 2 of them.
And how much do they sell them for while they're on sale? Like 40 bucks?
They're 50% off, so it depends on the. Floyd, please. He's got his head buried in between his shoulders, half asleep, just doing that. Like,
yeah,
nobody wants to hear it. Stop.
Yeah, Vincent, she's losing her house. And she's not selling it. She's losing her house, and she has to get out by the end of the month. The bank sold it out and so she just got to get out. It's just a horrible situation. She's got like 8 chickens. She's taking her chickens with her and keeping them inside her RV. It's just a horrible situation.
How many chickens she got?
She's got some chickens they're miniature. They're smaller than Silky. She's got 4 of those. She's got a regular chicken that lives in her house. She has a dog that's the size of a Saint Bernard. I forget what it's called. It's like a huge dog. And yeah, it's like a lot. And a couple of Silkies. So I feel bad for her because I know she doesn't want to give up all this stuff, but that's what she's doing.
Hey, trash cat, Daniel.
So that's what I've been up to. What have you guys been up to?
What's going on with you, Mike?
I'm going to be in Bob's kind of area this weekend, so hopefully we can make something happen.
It is a very sad situation. And her father passed away, which triggered it all. So she's very emotional over that as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're disrupting my stream.
Hey, Floyd. Oh, you're such a pretty bird. Hello. Hello. What you doing?
Oh, God.
What you doing?
They're talking. They're communicating.
What you doing? I know.
Yourself, okay? Be quiet so I can talk. Oh, my God. He started Crazy Parrot Eyes, so be quiet.
I love you, Floyd. Don't you mock me.
He like when he fusses at me, he goes, No, he said, I'm talking to Susie, back off. All right, I'm going to mute as I have to. Oh, well, I was telling Mike and Susie a little bit before we started that we're pretty sure that we're going to sell the ARC building. Before we bought that 20 years ago, we kept the foster animals in our homes, and we just have to go to Petco or Tractor Supply or somewhere to do adoptions periodically.
Okay.
Petco's asked us to come back because they don't have anybody right now. And it's substantial financial gifting that they do the end of the year, which would help a lot with vet bills. But giving up the building, we wouldn't have. It's clear, it's paid for. But giving up the building, we wouldn't have the things that you have at a house: the electric bill, the phone bill, the insurance, utilities, all that stuff. So a couple people don't want to do it because they don't want to foster. It's convenient to go there for an hour or 2 hours a week.
Right.
I'm ending up being there 30 and 36 hours some weeks. So
is it shutting down?
No, it'll still be just like it was before. We just won't have a central place to go to. All the pets will be kept in our homes.
Oh,
And
wow.
yeah, it's hard. That's why I have 5
How
cats.
can you rehome them if they're all in your homes and people can't see them?
We'll go to Petco or other places if we want, but I'm hoping for every Saturday at Petco. Now, that'll be a breeze for me to go to Petco for 4 hours or 8 hours. You just have to take your water and food and stuff. And once you're doing it, you can keep it all in the back of your truck and stuff. That's what I
Right.
used to. So it'll be a lot easier than packing up and going to the ARC 5 or 6 days a week, plus having to worry about paying all those bills and paying them out of my money too sometimes.
Right.
So I've got 4 volunteers committed that they'll go at least one Saturday a month, and all I really need is one person with me. I can do it. The cats they'll be inside, and the cats will be on nice tables with locks on their doors. We've got a bunch of cats right now that you can take out and trust. They won't run away. You can hold them, and the dog's on leashes. So that's all I need is somebody to help me handle dogs and watch stuff if I have to go to the potty, So it'll be a lot better for me, and the animals will get a lot more exposure, and we'll get more donations, not just from the store, but because of the volume of people, and we might pick up some more volunteers there. So it worked for a while before COVID, but people just don't go out now to get a pet or, it's just a whole different world now than it was 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's like shelters here. 100-mile radius all around us are full. They're getting all the COVID pets back now.
Yeah, Vincent said that's the way my rescue works, Azalea is saying. Yeah, we've still had fostering. I've even done quite a bit of it. A little dog that had to have open heart surgery and different things. But what we've been doing is if the dog doesn't have to be at the vet, but really shouldn't be at the ARC, like a post-op open heart surgery, that's an immunity thing, then we keep them in a foster home. But we feel like Susie said, how are they going to get adopted if they're not seen? So we try to really encourage that. When I first became the president of the ARC in 99 or 2000, they had like 30-something foster homes, but only like 5 or 6 of them came on a regular basis. But they sure sucked the food and the money out of the ARC because they all had pets too. So when you figure out what's going on, so that was the first thing I had to do. You got to bring them at least once a month. That cleared a bunch of them out, and we got their pets. And then conditions to show is what I call the form. They have to have their vaccinations, and that was the other thing is I wanted to centralize the vetting so that I had all that right where I could see it, in a file.
Yeah.
But they have to bring that with them to Petco. That's the way to get around it. They had to be vaccinated, spayed and neutered on flea and tick, deworm. They had to have the basic. So they had not been doing any of that before I joined. So lost another one. or lost another group. So we started the shelter with like 15 people,
Wow.
and we're down to, I don't know, 7 or 8, but I'm the one that goes the most. They shut our rescue down temporarily because of a disease. They didn't say
Oh
what.
no.
Huh? Arvo maybe. That'll shut it down, or upper respiratory sometime. Well, we've had our cat room closed. 2 of the cats of the 5 I got from the kill shelter a few weeks ago came down with an upper respiratory they brought, but I just opened it again today and taken a new cat Monday. So, yeah, thanks, Huawei. We do have a cash app. We got away from that PayPal. We had such a mess with it, and it's just the $ and Art Pets. So
That's the second time I heard Cash App. What exactly is a Cash App?
it's just a way to do money online. You just put your banking information. It's very secure. I'm thinking about closing my checking account and putting it in the Cash App, and just doing everything electronically. But check it out. Just Google it. A lot of people have it more than PayPal now. It's kind of like the current
Okay.
PayPal. It's better than PayPal. So, but we went with that. Hey, outside in aquatics. I feel like I've talked too much. Does anybody else want to talk a minute, or should I keep going? Or
I got my Starry Night cichlid is chasing the Jack Dempsey around.
oh no.
And it started, and I think it started because I pulled all my plastic plants out to clean them. And I think I took away their hiding spots.
Yeah, that
So I
line.
think I'm going to have to, after this, just finish cleaning them and put them back.
Yeah.
Because that poor female Jack Dempsey, she's just getting chased and chased and chased. She's not beat up at all, but she's getting chased. Not a fan.
Yeah, freshwater. Our insurance. We thought about that, but when you've got one person there for 18 dogs, the last thing they want you doing is bringing in 5 to board. And I'm the one person that's there all the time. We don't have 18 dogs right now, but to clean the cat room, and it's a lot. If you've got enough volunteers, you can do that. But our insurance said absolutely not. We're just insuring you for your bylaws and for what you're supposed to have, and the small dogs and the cats and that stuff. So, but we've thought about it, and we have people ask us pretty frequently, especially those that were adopted there. So, but we're not allowed to do it.
Okay.
Some of them get around it. I don't know how. It's just an insurance thing. Hey, Jeff. Welcome. Uncle Smiley.
Jeff Payne. I knew Jeff Payne had a new name. I forgot it.
Yeah. It's a cool name. Why is he screaming help? He's wanting you all way. He's screaming, Sam, help, Sam, help. Hey, Daniel. A couple other things I put in the description. I was going to try to get through Zelle, and it's my through debit card, and twice got stolen. Oh my God. Yeah, I've heard bad things about Zelle, so I stayed away from it. The reviews on it are not good. I've decided I'm going to go ahead, now that I don't have memberships. One of the reasons I'm going to go ahead and split my channel, and I'm going to pull the reptile part of it away from the fish part, and I'll name them appropriately.
All right, you're breaking up, Bob. We can't hear you.
As I put my hand over the phone.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll have 2 separate pigs boarded with the rescue. Yeah, I think it's all driven by the insurance. They're the boss, just like your car and your house and everything else.
And you're into medical and everything else. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, exactly. They tell you what you can do, what you can't do.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what I was saying.
That you were going to split up your channel.
Right. Yeah, and I said that. So I'll do that as soon as I get some leisure time.
Do you have a name?
Yeah. Oh, that's what I put my finger over it, I guess. It'll be Taylor's Reptiles and Taylor's Aquatics.
Okay. Kind of like what Steamfod done. Steamfod's got aquatics and he's got exotics.
Does he?
Yeah, he's got 2 separate ones.
Yeah. A lot of the reptile channels just say reptiles or snakes or something. They make it very explicit.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to have anything but snakes and maybe some lizards. So I'll just keep it reptiles. And the other thing, I had mentioned this a few months ago, before we actually would close and put our physical location at the Ark on the market, I'm supposed to be making an announcement that my channel, my store on Get Gills, all of that is going to become a nonprofit. And the first step to that is I'm going to use the Ark's 501c3 to umbrella me. And we've been doing that actually since January. We just haven't made a big deal about it. That's how we keep rabbits. And we haven't had any reptiles. We've had a couple birds, but want to go ahead and get that underway because it helps a lot with, getting your own separate, not-for-profit, your own 501c3. So I'm going to get that done. And what else did I tell you I was going to do?
Hey, Skipper.
Hey, Skipper.
Skipper.
Skip Daddy. Oh, I know what it was because I'm looking at it. I've decided, since I don't have most of my art displayed and I have so much of it, and I have 3 or 4 artists that I have collected from over the years, and they're all known to everybody. There's Pam, who's awesome. Her art is awesome. And there's Sponge Princess, which is Sarah. And then I also have Priscilla.
Ooh, I love Priscilla's work.
I've got one of her originals, and I've got the prototypes for the first Aquashella, I guess, or whatever it was. Not Aquashella, but I have those I bought from her. So I've got some nice pieces. I'm not going to let all my art go. There's stuff that I love and I won't ever part with. Nobody in my family will want it, but I want it till I don't need it anymore. So maybe I'll have another auction, but I'm going to have an auction and let people get it. I'm not just going to give it away, but I'm going to have an auction. And our thumbnail actually is one of Priscilla's drawings. And I can't remember if it's a print or original. I have to look at it to be sure. I think it's a print. But I do have an original from her. And there's a letter that came with it, or certificate that says it's 1 of 1. Don't know that I'll sell that, but anyway, I've got some cool stuff. And y'all know how good Pam is. So, hey Daniel again. Hey Paul. Davo.
Pam and her Tate.
And what I'll do as far as streaming, in case somebody thought of it, I just thought of it myself, is I'll stream on Taylor's Aquatics on Friday and Reptiles. You know how I send the wrong thumbnail sometimes. So I'll be on one of them, whether it's the right one or not. I'll try to be on Reptiles on Friday and Aquatics on Sunday. I'm looking at Cash App, but I haven't added it yet. It's another fintech, yes, which comes with problems if you use it for your main banking. Okay, I didn't know that, Vincent.
What is the problems with it?
It says it comes with issues if you use it for your main banking. I'll have to get some details from you or actually Google that. And see, I also have a check. Sorry. I have a check that came from my dad's estate. I have a half brother and then a step brother. And Dad didn't want to leave anything to the step brother because he bankrupted one of his 3 businesses for him already. So my half brother, my blood brother, and I were going to try to keep that. But Dad didn't do a will that was worth piddle. So it's taken us over 5 years to get all that settled. And so I'll be getting 3 checks over a period of time. I think it's 18 months, but I have one I've had in my hot little hands for like 2 weeks that I need to get in somewhere, but it's a large amount for me. But I don't want to put it in my current bank. So I just want to put it in to make money, I actually could put it in an IRA. But anyway, I don't know what to do with it. I haven't talked to anybody yet at the Cash App, but you can invest there. Now I heard their investments were good, that, the way they do stuff with that is good. So I wasn't happy with my bank, with my investments there. All right.
Well, should I show what I got from Pam?
Yes. You opened it, huh?
Yeah,
Let me get you up there. All right.
got through all her tape.
Yeah, and I bet it took all this time. Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's awesome.
Man,
That is now. Was that your chameleon?
no, I think it was yours.
Okay, it kind of looked familiar, like the boy.
And the other one I got was
Look at the little individual hairs.
Those are cute.
I love her art.
Those are
Uh,
cute. Yeah.
And
John
Yeah.
Bagel would not like that one.
can you show that last one again?
He would
I was
not
reading
like
the
that
chat.
one.
I'm sorry, Mike. Oh, okay. I thought one came after that. Sorry.
Nope. That's one that John Bagel would be like, oh no. Oh no.
Little squirrels. Oh my gosh.
You think they're just big rodents.
I see.
I think that's the one in the auction for white chipmunk.
Oh yeah.
Christmas card.
Aw.
Yeah.
One of her stickers.
Yeah. I like her stickers. You know, she used to breed those goldfish.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she's kind of an expert on goldfish and other things. I've got one of those, the card.
One of
Oh,
her favorite cards. So yeah. She was going through some things there for a while, so it took quite a while to get them, but I got them.
Awesome. Awesome. Is that it? Awesome. Yeah, it's a little more detailed than, but I've got several like cards and things too that she sent, and I thought, well, anybody that would get one of Pam's pieces, I've got some of the little ACEO cards or some of the 5x7s, and I've got a bunch of Pam's more than anybody, and I've got some big art of hers too. But I will give them a little, a little free card like those that you just showed. So, no, sir. You and Susie are going to have to get your own string.
yeah.
He always finds him a girlfriend. Pam used to be his girlfriend. And Sarah, he loves.
And what are you planning on doing with your reptile channel? Are you going to have long videos or are you going to have shorts?
I have not really thought about the content that much, but one thing I'm going to do, here, let me rub your head. One thing I'm going to do is begin to do some lives on TikTok.
But that's that's not YouTube.
Well, I can post them both places, but you can make a lot of money on TikTok if you're consistent and you post any content at all. So,
Really?
yep.
How do you
Yeah.
make money on TikTok? Is it the same?
Several different ways, and you can also endorse products and get paid for that, like in your streams.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people are doing that right now. But I actually got a message or an email, some way they reached out to me, TikTok, and said, "You're not doing. Why aren't you using this? Or why aren't you?" And I'm like, "Well, honestly, I don't really post much. I share. No, there he goes. The person. I share a lot of things, but I don't do any live stream. I did one live stream maybe 6 months ago and said like an introduction video. But I think I can transfer some of my reptile stuff over there so that there's something there.
I'm sorry. I just keep thinking he's going to hurt him.
I covered the mic up while you were gone anyway. Hey, Cora. Cora is your mom's single. Well, I'm not going to touch that. I'm not going to touch
What do you say?
How old is your mom? I don't know what they've got going over there. Mike, if it's not PG, let me know. Let me know. But yeah, I've thought about dividing them for a long time. and it's because of the different platform. And I think most of my fish people are really wishing that I would post more fish stuff.
Yeah.
And I rarely do. I just rarely do. I'm just in a reptile thing right now, but I've still got 19 tanks.
You do. You have great fish.
I've got 19 tanks with fish in it.
Yeah.
And right now my project is trying to get that pair of fish that were brought to the store that I called moonlight grommies, and looked up pearl grommies and told about pearl grommies that labeled
I'll be
them.
right back.
But anyway, that's what I've got going now. This is not a dating site, Trash Cat. Well, how do you know? That may be what I do. That may be part of my reptile content. You don't know. Yeah, Sam, I guess you're going to want double pay. Trash Cat won't do me that way, but I guess you'll want double pay to do both channels. I saw Doc. Hello, Doc. Howdy, Doc. He used to say, "What's up, Doc?" Bugs Bunny? Yeah. What's up, Doc?
Can I show my new favorite coffee mug?
Yeah. Let me blow you up.
Today, I will do absolutely nothing.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't that cute, Sloth? I got this from Vincent. He's so sweet.
Is that a sloth or?
It is a sloth.
Ah.
I love it.
Well, he didn't send one to Fluid.
Nope, just me.
Damn it.
Eee. How awesome is that? Huh?
Yeah.
I should have done an unboxing of all the stuff, man. I should have done an unboxing. I don't know why I didn't.
Well, have you got stuff there to unbox that you want to unbox? Or
Woo.
no?
Not now, no. I've already unboxed it.
Reptile dating tales.
Uh-oh.
Keyword, please.
Who's fixing each other up?
Well, Trash Cat was asking Poro's mother's age and if she was single, or I don't know if it's to try and get my money, my check. Maybe she's got an account to put it in. I don't know. Floyd's gonna, hello, he's gonna go visit Susie. Yeah, you are. She don't seem to be single. Okay.
Uh-oh. Vincent said snakes and lizards do like to mingle and they don't have to be single.
I don't know. Well, there are some snakes that do mate, or that do pairs. You may know, Susie. I don't know. I forget, Susie, that you've kept reptiles a long time. Patrick might know. Other people might know. But I think there are some snakes, some of the more intelligent ones, and all that.
That do what?
Mate. They don't just have a date, but they really mate and hang out.
I've never had snakes, so I don't know that.
I'm going to turn this around so that instead of showing me, I'll put it on some of these prints for any more time we're on here. So, let's see. I'm doing the wrong thing, so it may take a while. Settings. There we go. Ooh. Man.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, no. I forget from week to week how to do it.
I gotta find a new spot to do my lives from, because where I was at is going to be filled with 17 axolotls and 2 other tanks.
Have you got the axolotls yet?
Oh my God, I got scared. A wire touched me and I got scared like it was live. No, I got the one tank, which was a 75-gallon, which had 4 dojo loaches, and they're huge. They're massive. They're like 14 inches big. 4 different kinds or types. And I got I guess it's about an 18-inch, maybe 16-inch gecko that instead of keeping that in the tank that she gave me, I put that in my 180 because that's a monster size.
Right.
And then I pulled out the other tanks. I got to get my 55 out of here, so there's room for the 125 right here. So that will. It just seems like a lot. But no, I don't have the axolotls. They're coming, I think, tomorrow with the 50-gallon low boy. And the ones that are not related, I will be breeding.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. There's
We
4
do.
of them not related. My 2, and then she's got 2 leucistic ones that are not related to each other. And I might even take one of the wild ones. Add a little bit of mixing.
That might strengthen the gene pool.
Yes, that's what I'm hoping for.
What is that? A rabbit? Yeah.
Here we go.
Well, after almost getting my reptile room like I like it, it's too small, I've decided. And
What's too small? Your reptile room?
Yes. And I'm going to unstack those that are on those old tank stands, and Ed's going to shut up.
That's what I told Sophie tonight.
But
See,
the
but
ones,
Sophie and I have this thing with the squirt gun. It's more of like a spray bottle. I do that to stop her from screeching, and in return, she loves it because she loves playing in the water anyway.
oh, he does
But it's a
too.
nice way to like stop screeching for whatever she's screeching for. Well, that's
Yeah.
interesting. Is that a duck?
It is, and it was done during the period. It's still a great piece, but it was done during the period when her arm was hurt when she had
Oh,
fallen.
wow.
So she was drawing with the other arm. I can tell the difference, but it's still an awesome piece of work. But yeah, now that I've got everything pretty much like I like it, it's too small in there.
And you're going to auction off all of those?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
I'm just showing. I just pulled
Okay.
out like stacks of stuff like this one. I probably won't unless somebody makes an offer I can't refuse. But
Right.
I love her birds, and I have a lot of them.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Oh, I know. I have a lot of stuff framed, or several pieces framed. Now these are cards. Skipper's got some of these, and I don't know who else, but
Oh, wow.
they're cards from an original that's no longer around. So, Floyd, you're really such a drama queen. He is. So they're nice cards. Yeah. She's a class act for sure. But yeah, it's too small in there, and I want to get some 40s also, so that'll take more room to like get those that are in 20s or 33 longs and stuff like that on up into 40s, and it'll look better. And I already have the stands, so I'm either going to clear my dining room out, which is where the mice live, which would get them out of there. I mean, it's okay because I'm really picky about keeping that no smell and all that in there. But still, it would be nice not to have them right there. I never eat in there, but it'd be nice to get them out of the main area here into one of the bedrooms I'm not using. And I'm thinking I'll put the reptiles in there because it's quite a bit bigger than the room they're in. That's where they started out. And then I decided to put them back there. I wish I'd left it alone, but we'll see. And I have this room to be overflow, and I do have reptiles out here anyway.
I wish, Bob, I wish I was able to keep my reptiles upstairs on the floor that I'm on.
Yeah, well, I want to do that too. Yep.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just too small. And also, that room has vinyl flooring, linoleum or whatever, that I put down myself actually a few years ago. I couldn't do that now. But that'll be a great cat room, like to foster cats.
Right.
Right, because there's a window that looks out the front, and my bird feeder's down at that end of the porch, and a lot of times I'll be able to mix them in with mine, but it'll give me like a place that I can put maybe a litter of kittens, or it'll give me some area that's separate from my pets. So we'll see. So everything's going to be moving again.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Yeah, I can't remember. Was it Aquashella? But she did the art for that thing for Corey or somebody. And this was the tropical fish. Now, this is not the actual original.
Right.
I'm pretty sure it's not. It might be. I'll have to look at it. I think it's a print. It is a print. But still. And then there's supposed to be one that's, there it is. I didn't really take time to look at these. The marine.
Look at that puffer fish. I had a dog-faced puffer for years. Oh my
Isn't
God,
that
I love
cool?
that.
Yeah, I love dog-faced puffers. A lot of the saltwater aquariums say they're wimpy. That's why they
They are. That's why I like them.
I know. They're just like a dog face. Now this was a set. I think Ed has a set of these too. There's 4 of them.
Are these still Pam's?
No, these are all
Oh, these are
Priscilla's.
Priscilla's.
When I went over to the angelfish, these are Priscilla's.
Oh, I have one down here from Priscilla. That's my dart frog. Yeah, I should have recognized that. That's nice. I like her work too. And Sam Scales. Do you have any from Sam Scale?
I don't, but I've often thought I would collect Sam, but I haven't. I don't have any.
I'm very blessed that some of his artwork always gets donated to Bucks County Aquarium Society.
This is where y'all can send money and candy.
I like candy.
Oh, Swiss Aquatics. Oh, this is Priscilla. Let me see what's in here. I'm doing this with one hand. The fact that I left it in a envelope is probably a good sign. Envelope. Oh, yes.
Wow, you have so much beauty. Look at that.
This is an original. Look how it pops. Yeah, that
wow.
It's a whatever frog, leopard frog pleco. I thought that one had like a certificate. Might still be in there. But anyway, if y'all get tired of this, I'll stop it.
No, keep going.
I'll stop it. I'm making sure I've got the certificate.
So they're asking, when are you having the auction?
Well, that's what I wanted some feedback about too, because I wanted to make sure. That's where you send the candy money to. Leopard frog pleco 8x10, 1 of 1. Yeah, that's the original. And she sent some extra cards too, so they must be in there too.
And some extra stuff. Aww.
Extra stuffs. Yeah, Priscilla's a sweet lady. Very talented too. I'll put that back over there. And then some of her cards. Where's what it? I don't know. That's Jadron. That's Jadron. She must have done the leopard frog thing for him, is what I'm guessing. Oh, I like this. Is this showing on the whole screen for you all?
It is, just not the signature part, but the whole thing is, yes.
Okay, well, it's just giving me like a corner, like the 3 of us were on there, so that's why.
Oh, no, this is the whole screen. You're big.
Okay, just so y'all can see it.
Wow, look at that pleco. Oh, you went to the other corner.
Oh.
That's nice.
Yeah, this is
That
some of
nose
her,
is like perfect, yeah.
this is some of her earlier stuff. She does really, I love her plants too. I love Priscilla's plants, her aquatic plants, and other things, but I really love her plants, and I love Pam's birds. Yeah. Frontosa. Getting a lot of glare, I think.
I miss my frontosas.
There you go.
I had 5 of them that were very large. Oh, look at that. It's CPD, right?
Yes, and you know, this is when she got into doing the different kind of paint for the backgrounds. Floyd's not saying help. He's just being a drama queen. He's actually sound asleep now with his head down. Look at that. Varmint. Varmint. I love CPDs, but they're too small for me to see them. Holly, it's nowhere near 9 o'clock. This is an earlier piece. I forget what she did this for. This was for something. Hey, Mickham. Yeah, look at the light. I love use of light on stuff. And Pam is a genius with the light. And she's often talked about how she uses light. Look at the light on that reflecting. I mean, the real light.
Yeah.
But I have a bunch more of Pam's. I know. I want to make sure I get that original back in there.
Are you going to frame them and hang them? And then the stuff that you can't fit is what you're going to
No,
start auction?
there's so many things here. I thought about putting them on a section of the wall to find a way to mount them. I do have some things framed like Pam's stuff, but I'm not going to try to frame any of these. I don't think. I want to get these mixed up. This is Sarah's stuff, Sponge Princess. Totally different from the others.
Right.
This is the most recent stuff I bought. She used to just do black and white. I don't think that's personal, but
Too late if it was. Got a screenshot.
Uh-oh. This stuff is from Australia. Now this stuff is a little spicy, so
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah, she does a lot of things like that, but got some of her stickers. Oh, this guy is one that she did early on. She used to do black and white, and when she started doing color, I was, no. I just like your black and white stuff, but then I fell in love with the color too.
Right.
Things get little mushrooms put on them and all that. Skipper's got some of Pam's stuff, I know, and he may have some of the other two as well.
Look at all these talented people we have in our community.
I know it. We really are blessed with. Ed will probably want this. He has the color drawing of this. Oh, here's the other one of these. I'm not sure if Sarah did these or if Priscilla did, but Ed has this set. There are
It
four.
doesn't look like Priscilla's work. Doesn't mean it's not. It just doesn't look like it.
But see, the little skulls makes me think it's Scungies.
Yeah.
There, but there's 4 seasons, and one of them was in Priscilla's pile. Is why I'm saying that.
Ah.
So that's 3 of them. But Ed has a complete set of this too. I was the touch point or the touch person that she mailed like 3 or 4 of us our orders here, and I.
Well, that makes sense because she's sending it from Australia, right?
Right, and then I just gave them to the others. Yeah, and I gave them all their stuff. I know what you're thinking, Susan. I'm not sure what this is. It's a pregnant lady, maybe. I don't know, but I liked it. And these are actually mounted on hardboard.
Wow, that looks quite evil.
I know. She does a lot of cats. And that one's got the color black background. A lot of these I won't sell. This one I'll never sell. I may ask to be buried with that one. The twins. And this one's got a little, what do they call it when there's something hidden in a picture?
Is there something hidden in there?
Yeah.
I'm looking. I see 2 eyes and a nose. And a hat. That's all Oh. I don't know if there's 2 white dots are attached to. Oh, look at that.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Look at that.
In the beard. Yeah.
I like it.
I remember when she first started doing these. I always hold them the wrong way, but this one too, I don't think I could part with.
That's very similar to the twins too. The style.
It is. And I have a bunch of other stuff of hers, but this is what I really liked was her just doing the black and white.
Bob Skipper says he's backstage.
Uh-oh.
Sure enough, I see somebody back there.
Hey, Skipper.
Hey,
How long you been backstage?
Oh, wow, probably. How long? 20 minutes?
I'm just joking.
How are you doing, Skipper?
Tired.
Me too. Me
You look,
too, man.
I'm
Um,
moving dirt today.
you look tired. These look like. Should I go back
You
to?
look burnt. Your face looks burnt.
Oh yeah, I was outside all day.
These remind me. This reminds me of my chugs.
Oh, I see. I can see that. Yep.
Some mushrooms.
Little mushroom. Yeah, she likes to put those mushrooms. Long tail.
Hello, Father Fish.
Hey,
Oh,
Lou.
Fish in the house. What up, Lou?
Hey, Lou. How you doing? I've been wanting to message or call you and see if you would be a guest on our Sunday night stream.
I think he goes live on Sunday night.
I know. He came on once. I think he adjusted his time or didn't go or something. There's a kitty. One of our early
Hey,
ones.
Lou, you owe me an email response.
Doing great.
I don't know if you can hear me.
I hear you. With Father Fish on here, I might show some of these guys. I do Sunday night from 6 to 8. Oh, well, I go on right after Susie Q. Skipper's first, and then Susie Q. And then I go at 8, right? Yeah, 8 o'clock. That would make you have a 3-hour session, though.
Hey, Nickum.
That's interesting.
It is. There's a lot of topless ladies, which don't intimidate me. I can do 8, no problemo. Wow. Oh, this one. Some of these were auctions, guys, and this was her very first color stuff on Dr. Black's channel back when Candy was still modding, and I had to really fight to get this one. We have the same legs. That's why I wanted it so badly. Women scare you one way. Well,
Huawei was interrogating me on Instagram messaging.
oh, really?
That's all I'm gonna say. It's funny.
There's a season of those. That. This is my favorite one. I'm not sure what season it is, but that's 4 of them now.
You were saying earlier that I may have some of the art.
Yeah. What do you have?
I have Pam's. I think I have a couple of Priscilla's.
I thought you
I
did.
have Rack's art,
Yeah, I forgot. I have a couple of his. Yeah.
and I have Sam Scales art.
Now you
I
need to
love
get
Sam Scales. Oh my gosh. Love it, love it, love it.
you need to get rid of that Sam Scales. I'll take that off your hands.
Well, tune in Saturday night. There's going to be some Sam Scales art up for auction.
Really? I knew you were having an auction coming up. I saw it.
Well, it almost didn't happen, but it is now.
And you know what? I may be volunteering people and just sticking things. Let me get out of this. That are not my business, but Jeff Pelham, I forget the name of his channel, but I saw he was live the other night, and I went on there, and he was talking about having an auction of just fish keepers. Are you familiar with that?
I know who Jeff. You talking about Jeff Pelham here in the chat?
Is he here now?
He is.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeff, you can talk about it, but I volunteered. Yes, I never look at chat. You know, guys know that. anyway, he was talking about having an auction. He didn't have the day and time set. He had some ideas. So I volunteered our slot on Sunday night. That's 8 o'clock Sunday night. And he was thinking he needed an hour, hour and a half. And Susie, I volunteered the last half of your stream that you might do an intro for him and send everybody over. But anyway,
Yeah.
so you see what I'm saying? I was doing a lot of stuff that was none of my business.
No,
But
absolutely. That sounds great.
and I also told him Skipper had a lot of experience with the auctions, and he said he knew that, and that you might be, since you're on our Sunday night stream anyway, Skipper, that you might be there and be available to help and keep up with stuff and all that. So yeah, I just volunteered everybody but me to do stuff pretty much. But Mike's like, yeah, that's you, Bob. But anyway, Jeff, if you would like to do that, it seems like we're in consensus. And anybody that has fish to auction, they can put them on. And it's not a fundraiser or anything. It's just if we have extra fish that we want to share around, or, and you can let them go cheap, or you can, if they're worth a lot, sell them for a lot, whatever. It's just an event for us.
Yeah, that was the whole point of doing it. When I was doing once a month, but last month didn't happen because of stuff going on.
Right.
And I was trying to start it back up again. And I had some people that we're going to make it happen again this Saturday. I still want to keep doing them once a month until, it gets too cold to ship.
Right. I can't wait to see what that little clip is, Bob's legs.
I got to log on to see this.
Oh my God. Let's watch her face. Kayla is an awesome man, Mick. Oh, Father Fish, stop. Father Fish, Lou is an awesome man. And I'm not just saying that, he really is. Women scare you. Well, Sam, I can give you a big boy talk sometime if you need it. And no jokes about big boys, please. So much brown algae on that tank, but the fish love it, so it's not seen very often. I'm down to like 4 fish in that tank. So what is it, Susie? Is it pornographic?
I think I just got to it.
No.
It's just whenever you're trying to switch over, you're showing your legs.
Oh, yeah. It goes from the knees to your skivvies and back down to your feet.
Today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Guess what? Those are not skivvies, but
Are those your shorts?
they're my boxer shorts. If they're dark green, if they're dark and black, yeah. I'm not going to sit here in basketball shorts. I need movement. I need to be free. Thank you, Father Fish. Which day in August? I'm sorry, Jeff. They're messing me up here. Which day in August? I don't know. What about the first Sunday? Or do you want to wait until the second Sunday? And yeah, Susie, I just volunteered you for that. You don't have
You can volunteer me anytime you want, sir.
I figure that, you can do like whatever you want. And that he said he needed like an hour, hour and a half. And so that's
Absolutely.
And that way we can, it'd be great to have a fun thing. I know they have a lot of fun on the auction. Skipper does. I had to stay off there because I spent too much money, but.
Yeah, just tell me what date. Yeah.
Father Fish wants to know when we want him to come. How about the 4th? Is that the first one in August?
The 4th is the first one in August.
Second Sunday, later the better, as I get stuff gathered. Okay, well, so tentatively the second Sunday then in August for the auction, and Father Fish the first Sunday for sure. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I have 4 logs and 3 coconut huts with rotted burned plants on them.
What is a burned plant?
Melted.
Are you going to have that for sale? I call dibs on it. I won't be here next Friday, family vacation. And you'd rather go with your family than be on here. Next Friday's also your birthday. Who wants to sing happy birthday? Not me.
Happy early birthday. There.
I wanted 2 verses. I even wanted we wish you many more.
That's his. That's it.
Okay. Happy birthday, granddaughter. Okay. 100-degree days combined with over fertilizing. Oh yeah.
Burnt plants. Okay.
Burn them up. Yep. Well, we've been on well, we've been on 55 minutes. We may have started a minute late.
Depends on who you ask.
It depends on who's watching and timing it. So. All right. Anything else, anybody? Skipper, what are you up to right now, real quickly? Well, not real quickly, but before we leave.
Actually, I would like to do some water changes tonight.
Awesome.
So unfortunately, during last month was a rough month, and it kind of took a toll on my fish room too.
Oh yeah, well, family first.
Yeah, so I lost some fish. So I got to get everything back up and going. It's just been rough. But I'm getting back into the swing of things, starting off with the auction tomorrow, and hopefully I can get back into my Sunday streams.
Yeah.
Got to get out of the funk.
Yeah. Well, what's going on with the situation?
I'm just at a plateau right now. I'm not getting any worse, not getting any better.
That's what you told me last time. So,
Yeah.
well, that's good that he told me worse. So, hey, Mama C. That's Mama C.
Hello, pretty kitty.
Missing part of my ear. I used to be a feral in a colony. Didn't you, baby? Missing her ear. She gives one of my other cats a hard time, so I have to keep them separated. Don't you, girl? She's a heifer. She's a little heifer. All right. Okay. Well, thanks everybody. Had a great stream. Sorry for boring the part, but I didn't set a date for that, did I?
You did not.
Did anybody make a suggestion? I don't want to go over it, but I've got plans now for the next 2 weeks.
I think you're breaking up again.
Because this hand keeps going over there. I'm right-handed. You're right. If I could get a tripod that would fit this phone, I will.
I got a tripod that fits the phone.
Well, I got one too, but it won't fit it. And you said take the case off, and it still won't fit it. I don't know who has a phone that small anymore.
No, I just got a phone from Canada. My friend, Mr. Chris Biggs, sent me this fancy one. Look at that.
That is nice.
It is, and it's adjustable, so it's super big, super small. So thank you, Mr. He also sent a Canadian flag, which I think I might have to display before Sunday.
Yeah. Nice.
That's cool.
You're right. Just out of my gratitude.
Of course. All right. Well, I'll think about a date, but actually we could do it on a Friday night, couldn't we? The auction. Is that good for everybody? Let's tentatively plan on next Friday because I want to stay away from Skipper's auction too.
Yeah.
That's tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Have you got a link up for that already?
No. It's been real busy this week too.
I understand. All right. We would post it if you did. All right. Thanks, everybody. And appreciate everybody hanging out. So Father Fish in a week. And in 2 weeks, tentatively, Jeff Pelham's auction. And what I'll do is just have guests. I guess, we'll work it out. Whether you're going to stream or we're going to stream or what. But you could do like a takeover of Susie and my time. So we'll get it figured out so you get a good turnout. So
Awesome.
Skipper, what are you watching now? Skipper, have a link
Small
up. Yeah,
He's better.
yeah. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks, everybody. And thanks,
I'll fish in 2 weeks. Yes.
Father Fish, in 2 weeks.
No, it says in 2 weeks on Sunday, not on Friday, right?
In 2 weeks will be the 4th. You're correct. I'm thinking that it's next week. Thank you, Father Fish. Appreciate it. All right, Mike, it's awesome to see you. Hope you're back now for good.
That'd be nice.
Good
Bye,
night.
guys.
Good night, everybody. Nobody's going live right now to send people to.
Nope, I'm going.
Not till 9:30.
Yeah, Jeff said he'll be watching tomorrow. Ed and I are going to Atlanta tomorrow, so we may not be back then to see Dan's fish to the Atlanta club. So,
Yeah, that's right.
yeah. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank
Night.
you.